It seems that Remy Ma is starting to realize the gravity of her actions, especially since things have gone downhill for her, and her months-long affair with one of Papoose's protégés has caused irreparable damage to their relationship. With Papoose now moving on and being involved with someone else, Remy appears to want him back and is willing to do anything to make that happen. However, Papoose's new girlfriend, Clarissa Shields, isn't about to let Remy have her way. Recently, she exposed Remy's underhanded tactics, calling out her desperate attempts to lure Papoose back by sending explicit images and making other shady moves. This leads to the bigger question: what is Remy's ultimate aim here? Is she trying to destroy Papoose and Clarissa's relationship because she can't stand the idea of him being happy without her? If you're wondering why Remy seems so fixated on Papoose and Clarissa, it's likely because Clarissa is far from the typical Instagram model or rapper's girlfriend. Papoose had been deeply in love with Remy for years, standing by her side when she was incarcerated. So it's no surprise that Remy didn't take their divorce seriously at first. She probably assumed Papoose would beg her to return. But Remy miscalculated. She thought her hold over him was stronger than it was, and when she cheated, she crossed a line. That was the breaking point for Papoose, who finally walked away, realizing that she had taken his loyalty for granted. Let's not forget how devoted Papoose was to Remy. He even smuggled in a skeleton key to marry her while she was still in prison. Now that's commitment. But now that Papoose has moved on with Clarissa, many expected them to keep things under wraps. After all, he had just ended a long relationship with Remy, and they were once seen as the ultimate couple in Hollywood. However, Papoose surprised everyone by not only moving on, but also making their relationship public. And let's be clear, Clarissa Shields is no ordinary woman. She is one of the greatest female boxers and mixed martial artists in history, holding all 4 major world titles in 3 weight classes and making history by being the 3rd female boxer to win titles in 5 divisions. She's far from a random Instagram model or trophy girlfriend. She's a legend in her own right. As of now, Clarissa holds the record for the fewest professional fights needed to become a champion in multiple divisions. So, what's next for Remy Ma? Is she really going to do whatever it takes to win Papoose back? Or is her frustration fueled by his newfound happiness with a woman who is on a completely different level? Not only is Clarissa younger than Remy, but she's also incredibly successful and wealthy. According to sources, this situation bothers Remy, as she can no longer claim that Papoose downgraded by moving on. While Remy is undoubtedly talented and has had success in her career, it's clear she doesn't compare to Clarissa in terms of accomplishments. In 2022, Clarissa was ranked by ESPN and The Ring as the world's best active female middleweight and the top active female boxer. Pound for pound, Remy may have been a big name in the rap world once upon a time, but it's undeniable that she can't claim that Clarissa is a step down. And let's not forget, Remy and Papoose's breakup happened because she cheated on him.
This nigga just really not screwing the business. I thought you was to help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Rock and Michelle, Cap and Rim. And us, y'all the poster child symbol for black love. We think that's how America still have to go to them stages. Every interview, he's showing admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. Held you down in prison for 6 years.
At the time, Remy Ma didn't fully realize it, but Papoose was completely finished with her after the incident with Easy the Block Captain, where Papoose knocked him out. Remember, Remy had been denying the affair for months, insisting that people were just spreading false rumors. But Papoose wasn't about to play along. He made it obvious that he was done with Remy and soon went public with Clarissa Shields. Even so, he kept things classy. He never publicly accused Remy of cheating or tried to shame her. But Remy didn't take it well. She became furious about Papoose and Clarissa's relationship and decided to stir up drama on social media. She perfectly timed her outburst to interfere with the release of a movie about Clarissa's life, starring Ryan Destiny and other notable names. The film was a hit, and Clarissa was riding a wave of positive publicity. Still, fans quickly caught on to what was really going on. Remy's jealousy was plain as day, and it seemed like she was bent on ruining Clarissa's moment. Remy even shared a private text from Clarissa to Papoose on Instagram, where Clarissa said, "Take accountability. You're the married one. If you can sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, you can at least text me when you get home safe, or let me know you fell asleep in the Sprinter." This revealed that Clarissa and Papoose were already getting close before his breakup, with Remy was officially confirmed. Clarissa also asked him to be honest with Remy, but Remy fired back. Remy then exposed more, saying Papoose had fallen asleep on the phone with Clarissa while at her house and wouldn't leave. She even mocked Clarissa, calling her a supposed world champion boxer who got scared and hung up when Remy confronted them. Remy declared that she was ready to spill everything, adding, "And by the way, you're not the only one." Remy kept going, accusing Clarissa and her publicity team of pushing false narratives to make Remy look bad while painting Papoose as some kind of saint. She claimed she had asked Papoose to address it, but he kept telling her to stay quiet and let it blow over. Remy wasn't having it anymore, saying, "And he told me he'd never sleep with you because you're ugly. But don't worry, I saw it all. And now the world will too since you act so tough." Not stopping there, Remy leaked more messages showing Clarissa panicking after Remy made everything public. Clarissa was reportedly blowing up Papoose's phone, urging him to take action, saying, "I know you hate social media drama, but you need to handle this girl today. My PR team is going to flip when they see this. I can't be the one out here addressing her before the movie drops on December 25th. Got your second phone yet? I'm not worried about her, but this is getting out of hand." To top it all off, Remy posted again, calling Papoose a fool and taunting Clarissa directly, saying, "Hey, Miss Shields, he followed your advice, but not before I screenshotted your entire conversation. Oh, and this is the same man who tried to get me arrested, the woman who never cheated on him in 17 years. While secretly conspiring with one of his other women to ruin me, that same woman could have easily used my platform to put him on blast. I found all the photos and messages from the women he was entertaining while I was away, and he pretended to be holding me down. On the side, he's probably about to claim he contacted my representatives. Imagine that. And if anything personal about me leaks, it's coming from him, because he's already threatened me with that too." Remy Ma then dropped even more receipts, showing Clarissa Shields pleading with Papoose over basic emotional needs, writing things like, "I'm not happy, but I'll stop. I don't want to add more stress to your life, so I'll stay quiet. My feelings don't matter. I'm exhausted from saying the same things and you not listening. But thanks for being honest. Guess that's all I can ask for. I won't bring it up again. I'm wrong for wanting gifts, wrong for saying I like flowers, wrong for wanting your time. I don't even know how to feel anymore, just lying here feeling like a fool." Remy clowned her for this, mocking, "Hey, Miss Shields, I stick to one man, just like I was loyal to one husband. And I'm a solid woman. That's why people don't just walk away from me. And let's be real, he's never buying you anything because he thinks he's the prize. He takes, never gives, and I'm the one with the bag, so don't try me. I'm not the one you want smoke with. Honestly, I'm not even upset. I'm happy. That's why your man's pressed. Oh, and yeah, you said you feel stupid? You definitely look it too." At this point, Remy Ma seemed to be having fun as Papoose finally stepped in to defend himself and his new relationship. He accused Remy of being bitter that he left her, pointing out that she had been unfaithful multiple times, more than he ever had, even something Block Captain hinted at. Sadly, he called her a narcissist who repeatedly chose infidelity, and now that he's moved on, she's trying to play the victim. He revealed he had already asked for a divorce several times, but instead of resolving things privately, she kept chasing clout on social media. Papoose admitted, "I never wanted to bring this mess online, especially for the sake of our 6-year-old daughter who still has to go to school and deal with all this." He continued, "I've stayed quiet all this time. I'd never try to get anyone arrested. That's just another one of her lies, and it's easy to prove. She's the one who played police games and lied about our public history. It's pathetic. Fabricating old messages to twist the story and justify her cheating. That's textbook narcissism. Papoose also addressed the rumor about Remy cheating with his friend Block Captain, saying, "While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy was. Now that I've finally moved on, she's out here making up lies like a narcissist. I offered to divorce like adults, but she refused because I wouldn't lie about knocking that guy out. I still have all the messages of her begging me to cover up the fight, but who even cares anymore? He didn't even swing back, completely soft. Last time I saw this guy, he was curled up like a baby on the ground. Everyone saw it. I knocked him out cold, and Remy was the one who woke him up and left with him for 4 straight days. Meanwhile, I went home with our daughter. As usual, she wasted no time lying about the situation. Classic narcissist behavior. I didn't knock him out because he hooked up with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand like a friend, then went behind my back with her." Remy, however, shot back, denying claims that they left their daughter alone on Christmas, saying, "You lie constantly. Is that you looking stressed in the background? Either way, I never miss important moments with my baby." She went on to accuse him of having a serious gambling problem and pressuring her for cash just to make their divorce go smoothly. "I've been asking you to separate peacefully for years," she added, "but you kept saying the only way you'd leave is if it all exploded publicly. You know I hate social media drama, and you used that against me, just like you weaponized my values and the way I was raised, trying to make me look weak." She continued, "You even recorded me saying things like, 'Remy's gonna call the police,' and tried to paint me as a snitch. You'd tell me to call my brother or Joe, trying to box me in and isolate me from my circle. And like a fool, I stayed quiet, protecting your fake black love image that I helped build. You were fine with letting people believe lies about me, as long as it made you look good." Remy also accused him of intentionally alienating her from friends and family, saying, "How many of my people did you make feel unwelcome on purpose?" She claimed he resented her success, adding, "You hated that I launched my rap battle league, and that I've been helping other artists grow. It drove you crazy because you couldn't keep up. But that's not where the drama ends. Word on the street is that Papoose is getting ready to propose to Clarissa Shields. Despite all the chaos, with Remy Ma, he seems ready to take a chance on love again and is moving forward with Clarissa. However, Remy isn't stepping aside just yet. Allegedly, she's still trying to win him back and pull him away from Clarissa. But insiders say Clarissa isn't one to back down easily. She's prepared to stand her ground and fight for their relationship if things turn ugly. This whole situation is beyond wild. But I want to hear from you all. What's your take on Remy allegedly sending those pictures? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to stick around for the next video.